The crypto bull run is here, but specifically, the crypto meme coin cycle seems to really be picking up the pace right now, as a couple of announcements were made today that I think are just absolutely huge. And I've stated before that I think for the average Joe, meme coins will be the most profitable sector out there because it's just easiest to follow. But let me show you just a few things that have happened in the meme coin space today that will hopefully make you as excited as I am. With one of those things being that Robinhood just now appears to have created a token account for Solana meme coin BONK. Now, I don't want to go too deep into this because this is mostly speculation, but let me tell you one thing. The last couple of times we made a juicy amount of profit on Pepe, and actually we could have done it on WIF too, but especially on Pepe was because of either Coinbase or Robinhood listings or really anything of the sort. Now, before we move on and I explain more into why, make sure you go ahead and press the like button on this video. And if you're interested in trading crypto, right now we are trading crypto over on Blowfin, which you can use from anywhere in the world. There's also a massive competition going on right now. Our team is in 20-something place, but we're picking up the pace, so make sure you join. And right now also, the more you trade, the more rewards you get. So again, if you're into trading, make sure you check it out because you can get some free goodies like a Tesla. And this is for, I think, everybody, right? Just get a lot of people are going to get an Apple Watch, but get yourself a free Tesla. Why not? So when it comes to cryptos, right, I've said this many times, memes are the sector that I think is easiest to understand and make profit in. That does not mean it will be the most profitable sector for most people. It just means if you're not willing to put the effort in to learn more about all these utility coins, to get into the freaking depths of it all, then I think memes are just easiest because you can close your eyes, go for 15 of them, and you'll most likely make a good sum of money over the crypto run. As again, there's not that many overvalued memes. They're all quite low still, especially because this is really what attracts the average Joe investor, the quote unquote retail. This is what they tend to go for. And as you can see over on the right, and this is where the story will continue as I started at the start, 𝗕𝗀𝗀𝗃 gains 50% in a day as Binance listing is expected. 𝗕𝗀𝗀𝗃 right now is one of the biggest crypto meme coins. Here it is actually, I want to say for some reason I can't find it, but here it is in number 218. You can find 𝗕𝗀𝗀𝗃 right here. It is right now up about 20% in the last day, 4% in the last hour, and yesterday it was at 50 cents, right now back to 36. But a lot of this coin's movements are coming from speculation. Let me go back to this tweet. This right here is really what right now is just moving markets. It sounds crazy, but this is, right? The fact that we're back in the bull market basically means whenever there are big announcements of listings or rumors of listings, etc., usually it moves the markets by quite a lot. I mean, WIF just now, let me quickly see if I can find it. Robinhood listed WIF. This was not as bullish because they just got listed on Coinbase a few days ago, which brought it to an absolute top of tops, which by the way, I bought. You call me dumb. But today, actually, WIF did do quite nice while a lot of other coins were going down. So let's just say it was quite a good surprise here for WIF anyway. But I think if Bitcoin right now is in a really, really bullish narrative and so were memes, that WIF would have been standing out by quite some margins, just like how 𝗕𝗀𝗀𝗃 went up like crazy yesterday based on the speculation of it getting itself a listing. To put it into perspective here, ACT, this coin right here, and on the top right here somewhere, let's quickly find it, Peanut, both are up like thousands of percent this month because they got themselves a Binance listing after being really small or while still being really small. A lot of these other coins, if they're not listed on some of the major exchanges yet, the moment they do, you'll see probably a 5, 10, or maybe even 20x nearly instantly. So a lot of people are playing around with that. I should add, however, that is literally a whole game that people are playing to spread these false rumors and to quote-unquote trade them. But you also have to understand that I was in a group, right? So I have my Discord. If you do not know, I have one. Make sure you press the like button, by the way, if you didn't do it yet. But let's continue. You know what I found interesting? When I talk to crypto people, what exchanges they use, where they trade, I hear all the platforms that I know and usually use, right? But when I asked in my Discord to all these TikTok meme coin traders what they were using, a lot of them were like, well, it's taken so long for my Solana to arrive from Robinhood. And I realized, whoa, indeed, a lot of people literally have never used a phantom app to trade a meme coin, have never been outside of an exchange. And so when a meme coin like BONK gets listed on Robinhood, the excitement was not only there because it's just a hyped up thing, which works in bull markets, but it's also just because a lot of people only have access to a set amount of meme coins that are on Coinbase and Robinhood, because that's literally what gets the retail in. The people that do not know how to use a crypto exchange, they're on those platforms. It's true. Anyway, very recently, because of the Robinhood and Coinbase listing, 𝗕𝗂 just did an insane move, breaking its all-time high. And I keep saying back to back to back that many of these coins will find ways to attract hype again, and we'll be seeing prices at least tenfolds, if not more, from where they're at today. I think for nearly every single coin you see right here, this is not financial advice, just my own opinion, that we will be seeing prices in the tenfolds of what they are today. With 𝗕𝗂, for example, I think going towards DOGE's old market cap, right now sitting at 8 billion. I think easily 80 billion this run. Brett, I think, is going to go pretty insane. And I mean, for BONK and WIF, I can put up positive sentiments here. But to be honest with you, these have been some of the worst performers this run. BONK and WIF, and actually SHIB also, have been rather boring, where a lot of new coins and newer generation coins have just been popping off, with the most bullish sector right now in crypto meme coins being AI memes. I don't want it to be, really, I think they're stupid, but let's be real, in crypto boom markets, things that are really, really stupid work. Right now, it's not in the cycle, in the sense that trading volume has been going down. I'd say AI memes are not the most popular right now. But as AI and these AI songs, AI agents get more and more popular, I think this sector could be the biggest growth sector this cycle. Even though I hold way less in AI memes than I do in normal memes, I'm just saying that with my expectation that I'm expecting a lot of money to rotate into this sector over time. I'm just putting it out there, even though I'm not really putting my money where my mouth is, because I've got more money into 𝗕𝗂 and things like Brett, things like MEMECOIN even, and I don't even want to name a few of them, because I just think they'll do good enough for me, and I feel like those are nearly guarantees. Whereas the AI meme sector, maybe there's going to be some new negative announcements in the AI sector that are kind of wreck us, or there's a couple other fear factors I've got with it, but generally speaking, memes are bullish and AI is really bullish. If you put those together, it just makes sense for that sector to really go crazy. So if you're not into AI coins yet, maybe take a look at AI memes. I think both of them work fine though. I think also just going for memes and for AI coins, which obviously are your GPU deepen, your render, your FET. FET, by the way, has been extremely boring as well. But since a lot of these sectors right now have been pumping up, like first payments, and then afterwards was like the gaming / metaverse, maybe next is a lot of these AI coins / render Tau, a lot of these FET, these related coins could very well be that's going to be one of the next runs. But that's just speculation. Again, for a longer period of time, we just believe in the crypto cycle. This is what I hold on to dearly. And for that reason, every single time we get a crash, I just feel comfy, I feel fine, because I know where we're headed. I know what we're going for, and I know it might take some time before we get towards the top. But again, all these different areas, just the normal memes, any sector, RWA, gaming, AI, AI memes, just memes, they will all find themselves a spot. Payments, ISO type of coins, even just the layer 1s or the layer 2s or the DeFi coins, they'll all find their spot this run, but it's segmented, right? First, this type of sector goes crazy, then that type of sector, and it kind of has a little wishy-washy type of way of doing things, but we all know what's coming. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that was it on the meme coin news right now, and just kind of like my thoughts on how to speculate on these things. If you see crazy announcements with a very high certainty, there's a pretty good chance the price is pumping because of it. Just like how right now people are speculating on 𝗬𝗀 and the price went up like 100% in an hour or two, because there's some insiders maybe that know something about it. Almost every single time though, after it gets listed, we do see a slight pump, even though for some coins that are already this huge, or right now when the general sentiment is negative, we don't see that crazy of a pump. But if it's a smaller coin, if any of these get themselves a Binance listing, right, any of the smaller ones, you will probably see at least a 5, 10, or whatever X in a day. And so again, this in bear markets is okay, but in bull markets, this is literally where you could change your life overnight if you're, and I don't want to say this, but I should, okay. This is not financial advice, right? This is not financial advice at all. But, should I say it? Should I say it? Okay. For all of you guys that are watching this far, I'll give you a little tip. A little tip from Uncle Dusty right here. Not financial advice, but it does work. But I'm not sure. Okay. I want you to do well. Okay, I'll tell you. I want you to do a little bit of research, right? I'm gonna not push everything out just quite yet. Do a little research. Take a good look. What is the probability of a pump after a Binance listing or Coinbase or whatever, right? Take a look at that. Go calculate. And once you've noticed what the average pump is and the average probability of a pump, then go look into which coins have a high probability of getting that. You can find out which ones have at least a good grasp of getting a listing. Some do not have that for a primary Binance listing, in the sense that they're not listed on almost anywhere and just all of a sudden go on Binance. You can't really predict that, but there are these Twitter accounts, or you can run your own, I'm gonna say API, you can pull your own data to see whenever these accounts post or whenever some code updates on Binance. So you're one of the first ones, maybe to buy in the moment that Binance announces something. There are some risks involved, but theoretically speaking, let's say you have a few false flags and your bot buys in, it might still be a loss 3, 4, 5 times, but the 6th time, the moment you win, because it was not a false announcement, you will probably, even though you could filter so you don't have that many false flags, you will probably make your money worth like so much more folds that it's going to be worth it regardless. It's just something a lot of people are doing right now, but it's quite a high barrier of entry. Then again, if you're able to figure out a good algorithm there, just again, look at the numbers, because I'm just kind of chewing it out for you here a little bit. Look at the numbers though and realize, man, every single time a Coinbase hits, there is at least a good flux, but more importantly, the Binance one, because the Coinbase one is only for things that are so huge, and the last one that get listed with didn't actually do that crazy of a fold, but for Pepe it did. So anyway, just keep it in the back of your head. Many of these coins people are expecting a Coinbase listing for. Maybe, just maybe, it's worth it to put in some nice little bots right there to put into work to trade the moment that it does happen. Look it up for yourself though. I'm just putting out my thoughts out there. The whole sector I think will 10x regardless, so you don't even have to get to this even. But yeah, that's about it for today's video. Make sure you put the notification bell on so you never miss another update. And that's about it.